All right, hello everybody. We'll go ahead and get started with the live draw. All right, we'll go ahead and get started with the live draw for the PGF Shootout. Again, we're doing 14s, 16s, and 18s. We're going to start with the 1800 division with 32 teams. If you guys can hear me okay, can go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you can hear me okay, go ahead and give me a thumbs up in the chat or in the thumbs up box there. Cool. All right. We'll go ahead and get started again with the 1800 division with 32 teams. We'll go down the order of draw that was sent out yesterday. Drawing first for the 1800 division, we have Arizona Storm, Mathis. Arizona Storm, Mathis. It is ball number 8. Ball number 8 for Arizona Storm, Mathis. That is bottom of game 4. Bottom of game 4 for Arizona Storm, Mathis. Next up, we have All-American Sports Academy, Mortimer. All-American Sports Academy, Mortimer. It's ball number 26. Ball number 26 for All-American Sports Academy, Mortimer. This is bottom of game 13. Bottom of game 13 for All-American Sports Academy, Mortimer. One quick note before I get started, or before I keep going. The bracket play will be starting on Saturday night. Bracket play, single elimination bracket play will start at Saturday night. I believe 5:30 and 7:45 are the two bracket play games that night. Okay? All right, next up, Arizona Rising Apple. Arizona Rising Apple. Ball number 31. Ball number 31. Arizona Rising Apple. That is top of game 16. Top of game 16 for Arizona Rising Apple. Next up, Athletics Mercado Smith. Athletics Mercado Smith. That is ball number 19. Ball number 19 for Athletics Mercado Smith. That is top of game 10. Top of game 10 for Athletics Mercado Smith. Next up, we have BSC Bengals Briggs. BSC Bengals Briggs. It's ball number 18. Ball number 18 for BSC Bengals Briggs. That is bottom of game 9. Bottom of game 9 for BSC Bengals Briggs. Next up, BSC Bengals Briggs Black. BSC Bengals Briggs Black. That is ball number 10. Ball number 10 for BSC Bengals Briggs Black. That is bottom of game 5. Bottom of game 5 for BSC Bengals Briggs Black. Next up, Beverly Bandits Premier Conroy. Beverly Bandits Premier Conroy. That is ball number 28. Ball number 28 for Beverly Bandits Premier Conroy. That is bottom of game 14. Bottom of game 14 for Beverly Bandits Premier Conroy. Next up, Beverly Bandits Premier Stone. Beverly Bandits Premier Stone. That is ball number 3. Ball number 3 for Beverly Bandits Premier Stone. That is top of game 2. Top of game 2 for Beverly Bandits Premier Stone. Next up, Breakers Labs. Breakers Labs. Is ball number 30. Ball number 30 for Breakers Labs. That is bottom of game 15. Bottom of game 15 for Breakers Labs. Next up, Cal Cruiser Sievers. Cal Cruiser Sievers. Ball number 12. Ball number 12 for Cal Cruiser Sievers. That is bottom of game 6. Bottom of game 6 for Cal Cruiser Sievers. Next up, Cal Nuggets Woods. Cal Nuggets Woods. It's ball number 11. Ball number 11 for Cal Nuggets Woods. That is top of game 6. Top of game 6 for Cal Nuggets Woods. Next up, we have Dirt Dogs Vasquez. Dirt Dogs Vasquez. It's ball number 23. Ball number 23 for Dirt Dogs Vasquez. That is top of game 12. Top of game 12 for Dirt Dogs Vasquez. Next up, Explosion Premier. Explosion Premier. Ball number 16. Ball number 16 for Explosion Premier. That is bottom of game 8. Bottom of game 8 for Explosion Premier. Next up, Firecrackers RTY. Firecrackers RTY. That is ball number 1. Ball number 1 for Firecrackers RTY. That is top of game 1. Top of game 1 for Firecrackers RTY. Next up, Great Bets Catmeyer. Great Bets Catmeyer. That is ball number 7. Ball number 7 for Great Bets Catmeyer. That is top of game 4. Top of game 4 for Great Bets Catmeyer. Next up, Great Bets Meridia. Great Bets Meridia. It's ball number 22. Ball number 22 for Great Bets Meridia. That is bottom of game 11. Bottom of game 11 for Great Bets Meridia. Next up, I-5 Snyder. I-5 Snyder. It's ball number 5. Ball number 5 for I-5 Snyder. That is top of game 3. Top of game 3 for I-5 Snyder. Next up, Lady Magic Walling. Lady Magic Walling. It's ball number 4. Ball number 4 for Lady Magic Walling. That is bottom of game 2. Bottom of game 2 for Lady Magic Walling. Next up, Little Rebels, Gordy TC. Little Rebels, Gordy TC. Ball number 17. Ball number 17 for Little Rebels, Gordy TC. That is top of game 9. Top of game 9 for Little Rebels, Gordy TC. Next up, LTG Lions, Henderson. LTG Lions, Henderson. That is ball number 20. Ball number 20 for LTG Lions, Henderson. That is bottom of game 10. Bottom of game 10 for LTG Lions, Henderson. Next up, Northwest Vandals, Trickle Scott. Northwest Vandals, Trickle Scott. That is ball number 13. Ball number 13 for Northwest Vandals, Trickle Scott. That is top of game 7. Top of game 7 for Northwest Vandals, Trickle Scott. Next up, SoCal Athletics Bruce. SoCal Athletics Bruce. That's ball number 29. Ball number 29 for SoCal Athletics Richardson. That is top of game 15. Top of game 15 for SoCal Athletics Richardson. Next up, SoCal Athletics The Straps. SoCal Athletics The Straps. That is ball number 6. Ball number 6 for SoCal Athletics, the Straps. That is bottom of game 3. Bottom of game 3 for SoCal Athletics, the Straps. Next up, SoCal Choppers, Faucet. SoCal Choppers, Faucet. That is ball number 27. Ball number 27 for SoCal Athletics. SoCal Choppers, Faucet. That is top of game 14. Top of game 14 for SoCal Choppers. Next up, Sorcerer Gabales Rodriguez. Sorcerer Gabales Rodriguez. That is ball number 15. Ball number 15 for Sorcerer Gabales Rodriguez. That is top of game 8. Top of game 8 for Sorcerer Gabales Rodriguez. All right, moving on. Next to Sorcerer Gan. Sorcerer Gan. That is ball number 2. Ball number 2 for Sorcerer Gan. That is bottom of game 1. Bottom of game 1 for Sorcerer Gan. Next up, Suncats Jimenez. Suncats Jimenez. That is ball number 24. Ball number 24 for Suncats Jimenez. That is bottom of game 12. Bottom of game 12 for Suncats Jimenez. Next up, Universal Macias. Universal Macias. That is ball number 32. Ball number 32 for Universal Macias. And that is bottom of game 16. Bottom of game 16 for Universal Macias. All right, next up, USA Athletics Rogers. USA Athletics Rogers. That is ball number 25. Ball number 25 for USA Athletics Rogers. And that is top of game 13. Top of game 13 for USA Athletics Rogers. Next up, Warrior Academy. Warrior Academy. That is ball number 14. Ball number 14 for Warrior Academy. It should be bottom of game 7. Bottom of game 7 for Warrior Academy. Next up, Washington Ladyhawks Simpson. Washington Ladyhawks Simpson. That is ball number 21. Ball number 21 for Washington Ladyhawks Simpson. That should be top of game 11. Top of game 11 for Washington Ladyhawks Simpson. And last for the 18 and under division for the PGF Shootout, but never least, Wildcats Wild. Wildcats Wild with ball number 9. Ball number 9 for Wildcats Wild. That is top of game 5. Top of game 5 for Wildcats Wild. All right, that concludes the draw for the PGF Shootout for the 18 and under division. We're moving on to the 16-yard division. 16-yard division, again, 32 teams. Go ahead and get it started. All right, drawing first, Arizona Rising Hamel. Arizona Rising Hamel. It is ball number 7. Ball number 7 for Arizona Rising Hamel. It is top of game 4. Top of game 4 for Arizona Rising Hamel. Next up, Arizona Storm Mendez. Arizona Storm Mendez. Ball number 22. Ball number 22 for Arizona Storm Mendez. That is bottom of game 11. Bottom of game 11 for Arizona Storm Mendez. Next up, Athletics Mercado Hovermail. Athletics Mercado Hovermail. This is ball number 18. Ball number 18 for Athletics Mercado Hovermail. That is bottom of game 9. Bottom of game 9 for Athletics Mercado Hovermail. Next up, BSC Bengals Briggs K. BSC Bengals Briggs K. It is ball number 6. Ball number 6 for BSC Bengals Briggs K. It is bottom of game 3. Bottom of game 3 for BSC Bengals Briggs K. Next up, BSC Bengals Briggs R. BSC Bengals Briggs R. That is ball number 23. Ball number 23 for BSC Bengals Briggs R. That is top of game 12. Top of game 12 for BSC Bengals Briggs R. Next up, Beverly Bandits Komara. Beverly Bandits Komara. It is ball number 25. Ball number 25 for Beverly Bandits Komara. That is top of game 13. Top of game 13 for Beverly Bandits Komara. Next up, Beverly Bandits Trackwell Meredith. Beverly Bandits Trackwell Meredith. That is ball number 9. Ball number 9 for Beverly Bandits Trackwell Meredith. That is top of game 5. Top of game 5 for Beverly Bandits Trackwell Meredith. Next up, Breakers Labs Colvin. Breakers Labs Colvin. Is ball number 32. Ball number 32 for Breakers Labs Colvin. That is bottom of game 16. Bottom of game 16 for Breakers Labs Colvin. Next up, Breakers Labs Kusish. Breakers Labs Kusish. It is ball number 27. Ball number 27 for Breakers Labs. That is top of game 14. Top of game 14 for Breakers Labs Kush. Next up, Cal Nuggets Woods. Cal Nuggets Woods. This is ball number 17. Ball number 17 for Cal Nuggets Woods. That is top of game 9. Top of game 9 for Cal Nuggets Woods. Next up, Corona Angels Howard. Corona Angels Howard. That is ball number 10. Ball number 10 for Corona Angels Howard. That is bottom of game 5. Bottom of game 5 for Corona Angels Howard. Next up, Dirt Dogs Vasquez FNG. Dirt Dogs Vasquez FNG. This is ball number 5. Ball number 5 for Dirt Dogs Vasquez FNG. That is top of game 3. Top of game 3 for Dirt Dogs Vasquez FNG. Next up, Explosion Kim. Explosion Kim. It's ball number 24. Ball number 24 for Explosion Kim. That is bottom of game 12. Bottom of game 12 for Explosion Kim. Next up, Extreme Rios. Extreme Rios. That is ball number 20. Ball number 20 for Extreme Rios. It is bottom of game 10. Bottom of game 10 for Extreme Rios. Next up, Firecrackers RTY. Firecrackers RTY. It is ball number 12. Ball number 12 for Firecrackers RTY. That is bottom of game 6. Bottom of game 6 for Firecrackers RTY. Next up, Hype Mellow. Hype Mellow. It's ball number 28. Ball number 28 for Hype Mellow. That is bottom of game 14. Bottom of game 14 for Hype Mellow. Next up, I5 Snyder. I5 Snyder. It's ball number 4. Ball number 4 for I5 Snyder. That is bottom of game 2. Bottom of game 2 for I5 Snyder. Next up, Impact Gold, Seagull. Impact Gold, Seagull. This is ball number 19. Ball number 19 for Impact Gold, Seagull. That is top of game 10. Top of game 10 for Impact Gold, Seagull. Next up, Lady Magic Munoz. Lady Magic Munoz. It's ball number 15. Ball number 15 for Lady Magic Munoz. That is top of game 8. Top of game 8 for Lady Magic Munoz. Next up, LTG Lions Carta. LTG Lions Carta. This is ball number 11. Ball number 11 for LTG Lions Carta. That is top of game 6. Top of game 6 for LTG Lions Carta. Next up, Northwest Vandals Terry. Northwest Vandals Terry. It's ball number 1. Ball number 1 for Northwest Vandals Terry. That is top of game 1. Top of game 1 for Northwest Vandals Terry. Next up, SoCal Athletics Cologne. SoCal Athletics Cologne. This is ball number 16. Ball number 16 for SoCal Athletics Cologne. It is bottom of game 8. Bottom of game 8 for SoCal Athletics Cologne. Next up, SoCal Choppers Fawcett. SoCal Choppers Fawcett. This is ball number 30. Ball number 30 for SoCal Choppers Fawcett. That is bottom of game 15. Bottom of game 15 for SoCal Choppers Fawcett. Next up, Sorcerer Torres Calatin. Sorcerer Torres Calatin. That is ball number 8. Ball number 8 for Sorcerer Torres Calatin. That is bottom of game 4. Bottom of game 4 for Sorcerer Torres Calatin. Next up, Suncat Jimenez. Suncat Jimenez. It's ball number 2. Ball number 2 for Suncat Jimenez. That is bottom of game 1. Bottom of game 1 for Suncat Jimenez. Next up, Unity Ricks. Unity Ricks. It's ball number 26. Ball number 26 for Unity Ricks. That is bottom of game 13. Bottom of game 13 for Unity Ricks. All right, moving on. Universal Coleman. Universal Coleman. Ball number 14. Ball number 14 for Universal Coleman. That is bottom of game 7. Bottom of game 7 for Universal Coleman. Next up, USA Athletics Mathis. USA Athletics Mathis. It's ball number 21. Ball number 21 for USA Athletics Mathis. That is top of game 11. Top of game 11 for USA Athletics Mathis. Next up, USA Athletics RML. USA Athletics RML. It is ball number 31. Ball number 31 for USA Athletics RML. That is top of game 16. Top of game 16 for USA Athletics RML. Next up, Warrior Academy. Warrior Academy. Ball number 13. Ball number 13 for Warrior Academy. That is top of game 7. Top of game 7 for Warrior Academy. Final two teams for the 16-year division. We have Washington Lady Hawks. Washington Lady Hawks. It is ball number 29. Ball number 29 for Washington Lady Hawks. That is top of game 15. Top of game 15 for the Washington Lady Hawks. Last but not least, Wildcats Wild DKJ. Wildcats Wild DKG, and that is ball number 3. Ball number 3 for Wildcats Wild DKG. That is top of game 2. Top of game 2 for Wildcats Wild DKG. Alright, that concludes the live draw for the 600 division for the PGF Shootout. Now we'll be moving on to our final division. That's 1400 with 24 teams. 24 teams in the 1400 division. Got 1 through 24. Alright, starting first for the 1400 division, we have Athletics Mercado Tid. Athletics Mercado Tid. Ball number 15. Ball number 15 for Athletics Mercado Tid is top of game 8. Top of game 8 for Athletics Mercado Tid. Next up, Athletics Mercado Walker. Athletics Mercado Walker. There's ball number 17. Ball number 17 for Athletics Mercado Walker. That is top of game 9. Top of game 9 for Athletics Mercado Walker. Next up, Arizona Rising Kobasu. Arizona Rising Kobasu. Ball number 8. Ball number 8 for Arizona Rising Kobasu. That is bottom of game 4. Bottom of game 4 for Arizona Rising Kobasu. Next up, Arizona Rising Lopez. Arizona Rising Lopez. It is ball number 7. Ball number 7 for Arizona Rising Lopez. It is top of game 4. Top of game 4 for Arizona Rising Lopez. Next up, BSC Bengals Briggs R. BSC Bengals Briggs R. Is ball number 20. Ball number 20 for BSC Bengals Briggs R. That is top of game 12. Top of game 12 for BSC Bengals Briggs R. Next up, Breakers Labs Gomez. Breakers Labs Gomez. Here's ball number 12. Ball number 12 for Breakers Labs Gomez. That is bottom of game 6. Bottom of game 6 for Breakers Labs Gomez. Next up, Cal Cruisers Seavers Carry On. Cal Cruisers Seavers Carry On. Ball number 19. Ball number 19 for Cal Cruisers Seavers Carry On. That is top of game 11. Top of game 11 for Cal Cruisers Seavers Carry On. Next up, Cal Nuggets. Cal Nuggets. That is ball number 13. Ball number 13 for Cal Nuggets. It is top of game 7. Top of game 7 for Cal Nuggets. Next up, Dirt Dogs Hernandez. Dirt Dogs Hernandez. It's ball number 14. Ball number 14 for Dirt Dogs Hernandez. It is bottom of game 7. Bottom of game 7 for Dirt Dogs Hernandez. Next up, Explosion Kim Saunders. Explosion Kim Saunders. That is ball number 3. Ball number 3 for Explosion Kim Saunders. That is top of game 2. Top of game 2 for Explosion Kim Saunders. Next up, Extreme Woofter. Extreme Woofter. It is ball number 4. Ball number 4 for Extreme Woofter. It is bottom of game 2. Bottom of game 2 for Extreme Woofter. Next up, Firecrackers Garcia. Firecrackers Garcia. Is ball number 24. Ball number 24 for Firecrackers Garcia. That is top of game 16. Top of game 16 for Firecrackers Galicia. Next up, Firecrackers TJ Pantages. Firecrackers TJ Pantages. That is ball number 1. Ball number 1 for Firecrackers TJ Pantages. That is top of game 1. Top of game 1 for Firecrackers TJ Pantages. Next up, Grape at Cook. Grape at Cook. It's ball number 11. Ball number 11 for Grape at Cook. That is top of game 6. Top of game 6 for Grape at Cook. Next up, I-5 Snyder. I-5 Snyder. It's ball number 22. Ball number 22 for I-5 Snyder is top of game 14. Top of game 14 for I-5 Snyder. Next up, Lady Magic Munoz Asia. Lady Magic Munoz Asia. It's ball number 18. Ball number 18 for Lady Magic Munoz Asia. That is top of game 10. Top of game 10 for Lady Magic Munoz Asia. Next up, LTG Lions Pettis. LTG Lions Pettis. That is ball number 10. Ball number 10 for LTG Lions Pettis. That is bottom of game 5. Bottom of game 5 for LTG Lions Pettis. Next up, SoCal Athletics Aki. SoCal Athletics Aki. Ball number 16. Ball number 16 for SoCal Athletics Aki. That is bottom of game 8. Bottom of game 8 for SoCal Athletics Aki. Next up, SoCal Choppers Fawcett. SoCal Choppers Fawcett. Ball number 23. Ball number 23 for SoCal Choppers Fawcett. It is top of game 15. Top of game 15 for SoCal Choppers Fawcett. Next up, Sorcerer Hamilton. Sorcerer Hamilton. It is ball number 5. Ball number 5 for Sorcerer Hamilton. It is top of game 3. Top of game 3 for Sorcerer Hamilton. Next up, Suncat Jimenez. Suncat Jimenez. It is ball number 21. Ball number 21 for Suncat Jimenez. It is top of game 13. Top of game 13 for Suncat Jimenez. Next up, USA Athletics Ramirez. USA Athletics Ramirez. It is ball number 2. Ball number 2 for USA Athletics Ramirez. It is bottom of game 1. Bottom of game 1 for USA Athletics Ramirez. Next up, Warriors Academy. Warrior Academy. That is ball number 6. Ball number 6 for Warrior Academy. That is bottom of game 3. Bottom of game 3 for Warrior Academy. And last but never least, Wildcats Holcomb. Wildcats Holcomb will get ball number 9. Ball number 9 is top of game 5. Top of game 5 for Wildcats Holcomb. Alright, that concludes the live draw for the PGF Shootout. 14s, 16s, and 18s. This will all be inputted by the end of the day today, so keep an eye on that for next weekend's events. Any questions regarding the events can go to contact@pgf-mail.com or to Brett Denio. Alright, any other questions? Go ahead and send it to us. Good luck to everybody.